We are live. The market gaps are big today. Six more minutes before the market open. Let me just quickly go over Tesla. Tesla is bouncing back up. I think the whole market is um, is going up, but I still don't like Tesla. I think this is just a dead cat bounce. The key is 366. If Tesla can close above 366 and stay above 366, then you don't want to touch it yet, because most likely it would bounce up to the top of this downward channel here at around like 380, 385. But if Tesla reject at 366 and trend lower, I will continue to short it again, because Tesla is a dead duck. So that is Tesla. So for me, the key is 366. AMD is on a tear right now. Let quickly look at AMD before the market open. Okay. AMD trend up, then it's reached an all-time high at 267, retrace, find support rate at this like 190 level here. As you can see, every time when it hit 190, bounce right back up. Very strong buying support. Price bounce up, double top, retrace. Instead of breakdown, it found support rate at 190. And for the past like 2 months, it's been coiling at 190 to 218. And as you know, when the price is consolidated, the longer it consolidates, the more energy it's going to build. Finally, now it is breaking out. So this thing is going to go back to retest this double top again. So keep an eye out for AMD. All right, let's see what's going to happen right now when the market open in another like couple minutes here. All right, the market open. I am eyeing Tesla again. The minute Tesla, see, Tesla get near 366 and drop. I mean, Tesla is just a dead cat bounce. So, yep. Oh man, I should have. I was a little bit nervous. I should have short Tesla. Mm. All right, let's see here. Always a gap down, gap up, and then right after the open gap down. I think this guy is gonna stabilize a little bit, and then let's see if it's gonna bounce. I love to see Tesla go up to about like 365 and then retrace. Then I will go in and I will buy some put options. Whoa, IWM is up 3%. QQQ is up 3%. All right, the first 15 minutes, the system is just gonna sit back and read in all this price action. So it's a perfect time for me right now to get something to eat. Let's see if AMD is starting to stabilize yet. Let's see if it's going to do that. If it does, there's a chance that it's going to bounce. AMD is up like almost 4%. The problem is like when everything gaps up so much. I mean, how much more can it go up today? How much more can it gap up today? Huh? Tesla is still my big watch because I am still wanting to short Tesla. Tesla bows just dead cat bows. Interesting, huh? Interesting. IWM is trending down. I mean, looks like the good news is out. Maybe the market is going to give some back. And Tesla is looking weak, you know. Mm-hmm. Mm. All right, everything is trending down, huh? Which makes sense. I mean, the market open open up. I mean, gap up big time. The good news is out. The question is whether or not it can find support and then bounce. Mm. All right, let's see here. Let's see if the market can find some support and bounce. I'm still looking for AMD. I mean, if it's dropped, then I'm gonna add to my position. But Tesla, I'll definitely. I don't like Tesla. You know, I'm looking to short Tesla. Hmm. Look like AMD may find support right at the opening range low here. Hopefully, it can bounce. Yeah, I mean, it's really hard to trade when everything gap up so much. let's see if we can find. I mean, right now it's just like trading sideways or dropping a little bit. I mean, it's hard to go in and short it because you don't know whether or not this thing is going to hold and then bounce. But let's see what the system comes up with. So I'm just going to sit back and let's see if the system can find some good setup and alert us. Yeah, it looks like the market is trying to reverse here. Let's see if this thing can continue to bounce. It's just trading sideways right now. Go short on QQQ here. Let's see if the system is going to trigger that. Yeah, go short on QQQ. QQQ is up 2%. QQQ rejected the opening range low here. That's why it triggered go short. But normally the first trade, I mean, you definitely don't want to go in like large size. You may want to just like maybe one options because first first trade right after the market up, but you don't know which direction this thing is going to go or not. So I'm just going to buy one option here and wait. If the price bounce back and reject right at opening range low, then I will buy more. But if it cross over, then I'm just going to get out. So this is just like test the water here for me. But look like it's going to, I mean, look like it's tanking right now. It'd be great. I mean, if QQQ bounce and test the opening range low and then reject. Oh, IWM. It's also a signal that there may be a short play here. Let's see if QQQ can bounce. I'll be right back. All right, I think Tesla is a good short. I mean, we'll wait for this candle here. If it's closed red, I will buy put for next week because I think Tesla is going to tank hard. All right, I'm shorting Tesla. All right, let's see what's going on here. I mean, Tesla is still looking, looks like it's tanking here. Tesla. Oh, see AMD. Hopefully AMD finds some support and bounce. Yep, Tesla is getting smoked right now. Come on, AMD. You can do it. Bounce back up. Wow, QQQ is just trading sideways here. Just trading sideways. I gotta figure out why this thing is already fired. It's like this short. It shouldn't. If QQQ bounce and reject at VWAP, then I'm gonna add to my short. I think the stretch level is a little bit too wide. Let me just readjust that. Okay, I think that's better. AMD is starting to recover. Hopefully that's good though. I have like 5 AMD options that I bought yesterday. AMD has to get over VWAP for it to move up. If it get rejected at VWAP here, it could be a problem. Let me also adjust the stretch level for this guy. I think I okay. Look at Tesla. Oh shoot. Tesla is getting smoked, guys. maybe Tesla is gonna hold like 350. Yeah, it may hold 350 today. But if it cannot hold 350, man, he's going lower. Yep. I shorted Tesla. I mean, this sucker is going down. This guy is going down, man. Look at that. I love to see Tesla go up to like 353 and drop. Then I would add more to my position. Tesla is a dead duck. Come on. AMD maybe is making a move. I don't know. QQQ still could be a good trade here. QQQ may test VWAP. If it rejects VWAP, then that's Yeah, look like Tesla will continue to die. Yep, Tesla, man. Continue to short Tesla, guys. Yeah, Tesla is it just zombie grind down. Yeah, Tesla is a good short. AMD is having problem reclaim VWAP here. That 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 could be a problem. But my Tesla short is doing good. Every time when Tesla bows, short the heck out of it. Tesla is the dead duck, guys. I mean, Tesla is going to 270. I hope AMD retest VWAP again and reclaim VWAP. My operation, what's my options for that I bought AMD yesterday? It's expired on Friday, but I haven't sold it yet. I'm just gonna wait it out because I think that AMD is eventually it's just starting to run. But Tesla will continue to zombie grind down. Let's see here. Let's see. This is uh, this is yesterday high to see if it can hold at that point or not. And this is yesterday low. Yeah. If oh yeah, I mean he's breaking down. Tesla is breaking down. If it cannot hold um, yesterday high, he's in trouble. I mean, it just zombie grind down, 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 down. Yep. Tesla. Put option for Tesla is money in the bank here. I mean, look at this. Let me zoom it up for Tesla. Oh wow, this signal may be a good signal here. I think I'm gonna, if this is a red candle, I'm gonna add more to my short. Yeah, it fired a gold short signal right here. And QQQ has been just like trading sideways. If it cannot bounce up, then basically the sellers are winning. They're gonna push this down. Yeah, look like yeah, it's tanking. I mean, this is a very good signal here. Same thing with Tesla. Let me go to Tesla here for you guys. Look, I mean, the system fired this go short for Tesla right at the spot when it um, tested like the opening range low and break down. And after that, I mean, it's just like zombie grind down. When you look at this trend line here, I mean, this is the descending trend line. It's pretty nasty. So the key here is this line here is the prior day high. Now look like Tesla is rejecting that. I mean, if Tesla cannot claim this Friday high, this suckers will continue to tank. So I bought a couple options when the system fire this goes short. I mean, right now I'm already almost double. I think I'm going to take one off. Just so I'm just going to play with the dealer's money here. But if Tesla cannot reclaim prior day high, I mean, he will go a lot lower. Now let's see QQQ. I have only one option for QQQ short. I mean, I love to see QQQ bounce, test VWAP and reject. If QQQ reject at VWAP, I will add more to my short position. Yeah, Tesla is looking good. Yeah, it's a very good signal. Yeah, that's already like almost 6 points since it's fired the signal. It will be great if AMD bounce. I mean, AMD and Tesla are completely opposite. I mean, this guy is dying. AMD is just breaking out. Yep. Look at QQQ. QQQ is dropping. This is a fantastic signal right here. Man, I want to add more. I would love, again, I mean, I'm repeating myself, I would love to see QQQ bounce up and test VWAP. If it get rejected at VWAP, I will add more. But I'm reluctant to add right now because, man, when I look at my history of trading, first trade, I tend to lose about like 60 to 70% of the time because like first trade, you don't really know the direction yet. I mean, all you see is like, let's say here is retrace, you jump in. And when you jump in, next thing you know is reverse, you get killed. So that's why like first trade, I always buy like just one option. I mean, just test the water and wait and see the direction. If this thing bounce and get reject, meanings that, you know, the downtrend is for real, then I add more. But when I look at this here, I mean, look like it's breaking down as well. But here's the thing that got me a little bit nervous. Let me bring it up here. I don't like this candle here, especially the wicks. That's why this is telling me that, I mean, there's a lot of buying support. Even though the price break below this prior low here. If I jump in here and assume that this thing is breaking down without looking at this candle, I would get killed. I mean, look like it's trying to push the price back. So, I mean, before you go in on a breakdown or a breakout, be careful. Gotta look at the candle. Yeah, IWM is breaking down again. I mean, I gotta find out why the system fired this exit short here. It should not, because I mean, this candle is clearly below the opening range low. So I mean, this is probably a bug in the system right now. I gotta fix that because this is definitely, it should not be an exit here because this is still downtrend. Yep, QQQ is looking good. Yeah, I am positive on my QQQ put here, but not by much. But then I only have one option. I mean, it's not really a big deal. Like I said, I would love to see this guy test view up and reject, then I would add more. But so far he hasn't. I'm trying to stay patient here. No FOMO. Come on, Tesla. Reject right at his Friday high. Yeah, you see? Now QQQ is moving up. That's what I'm saying, guys. I mean, when you gotta look at this candle structure here. Pattern is one thing, but the candle tell you a lot of things. I mean, this thing basically dropped below the prior low, but then the next two candle, I mean, the wick is like, it's like definitely buying support. So there's a chance that, I mean, this guy can push up here. Let's see if that's the case or not. I mean, it looks to me like that may be the case. So I'm just going to hang tight with my one option here. And then if this guy go up, get reject at the view up, that's when I'm going to add four more. But now it's just testing the water. So the key is like when you see, I mean, especially the first trade of the day, don't go all in. I mean, just buy like a small, maybe like one option or so, because you don't know the direction yet. But I do like my Tesla short here. Tesla already dropped below 350. I mean, this guy is just like zombie grind down. Let's see, he's trying to hold support at prior day high, which is this pink line here. If he get rejected, I mean, then he's in deep, deep trouble. QQQ is like, so for anyone who are new to my live stream here, the system basically read in all the pricing structure, all the indicators and stuff like that, and then when it see everything lined up, it will fire either like a go long or go short signal. Just like with QQQ, it fired the signal at like 950, go short, and after that, the price has been trading sideways. I have one option. Now I'm waiting for QQQ to retest VWAP, and if it reject VWAP, then I will add more. But if it like managed to cross over VWAP and close above that, then I have to cut my losses here. Got to get out right away. AMD getting rejected here at VWAP, so AMD is not looking good. But then again, I mean, the market gap up big. It's really hard for this guy to move up anymore. QQQ is not moving at all. It's just like trading sideways here, which is I don't like. When you trade options and I mean, and it trades sideways, that's trouble. Yep, but look like QQQ is breaking down. I mean, it's not able to cross over this. Not a lot of action here. Not a lot of action. All right, look like QQQ. The um, the system fired this go short signal at this point here. Turned out to be very good signal. I mean, too bad. I bought only one option because I was afraid that it's too early in the morning and we don't know the direction, you know, which way it's going. And I was waiting for like the price to go back and retest either VWAP or the opening range low, so I could add more. But it didn't. So far, I mean, my option is double now because it's 4 points gain. You know, from 606, now it's down to about 602 and a half. Oh, look at the Tesla. Look at Tesla, guys. Remember I said short Tesla every time it bounds. Look at this. He is breaking down. Tesla. Tesla fell. Here, let me do this here. Let's zoom in. All right, so here's Tesla. Tesla tried to basically reclaim prior day high, and now it got rejected big time. This sucker is going a lot lower today, I think. I bought two options here, sold one at this point. Now I'm still holding one. So far, I mean, today is a very good day for me. All right, the system saying scale half, so I have only one option. How am I going to scale half? I think I'm going to get out. I just don't like this candle here. I mean, this, yeah, look at the volume and look at the candle. I mean, this is a hammer, very long legs on strong volume. This could potentially be a reversal here. So I'm just going to sell. That was a good trade. But I think I'm going to keep my Tesla option here. Yeah. I mean, the system is actually it did pretty good today. Fire this goes short for QQQ, and then fire another goes short for Tesla. The Tesla one was good. I'm more than double on my option right now. Yeah, I think this could be a reversal here. This candle, strong volume. So I close my short, even though only one option, no big deal. AMD is a little bit strange. I mean, it's fire. This goes short, and then it has to exit out. Fire another goes short here. We'll see what happens. But if Tesla bows up and test VWAP and get rejected, I will add more to my put option. I just love to short Tesla. Tesla is going down to 270 eventually, I think. The chart looks really bad. I mean, it's very bearish. 366 is the key. If it can close and stay above 366, that's when you gotta like kind of like watch out. But as long as it's trading below 366, there's still a chance for this thing to drop even further because 366 is the long-term VWAP. The last couple of days, I've been buying put option on Tesla, and it worked out really well. All right, AMD, come on, bounce. I bought 5 options um, of AMD yesterday, so all my option is like 3x already. But I haven't sold it yet because AMD just break out. If you watch the video that I uploaded like on Sunday, I think yeah, I think on Sunday, I did an analysis between Tesla and AMD. I mean, these two guys are completely opposite. AMD is breaking out. Tesla is breaking down. So I don't think that AMD is going to be able to break the VWAP, this white line here today. If it does, then there's a chance for us to bounce, but it's going to be tough to do today. But I think if the market's stable, AMD will go up again tomorrow. But Tesla will tank. Yeah, AMD is getting rejected at VWAP again. Wow, Tesla. Let's see Tesla here. Let's see Tesla. Tesla is still trying to reclaim Friday high at like 348. I would love to see Tesla go up to 353, which is like a VWAP, and reject. Then I will add more to my put option. All right, AMD is going to try to test VWAP again. Let's see if it gets slammed or if it can break out. But here's the thing. I mean, when you look at this AMD here. It's the first low was right at this point. So let me draw a line right here. I mean, when you look at this, the key is this here. The first time when it make this low, this is a green candle. I mean, it's a spinning top. with a long lower leg, meaning that there is a support at that point. Then it bows, get reject rate at VWAP again, retrace this candle here, which is like double bottom. I mean, this candle is a hammer with a very long leg. This an indication that, man, this is very strong buying support at this level here. Then it bowed. So technically, let's say if I want to do some scalp, when I see something like this, I would buy right at this candle, buy call, and then set a stop loss right below that. So if I'm wrong, I lose like, 20, 30 cents. But if I'm right, which is, that's what it is right now. I mean, you make like 5 times your risk to reward. I guess like reward to risk is 5 to 1. So I did a short video about like double bottom. It's really critical when you trade like double bottom reversal that you have to look at the characteristic of the candle. I mean, this candle here with the long leg and green, it's saying that, hey, I mean, there is buyer supporting it. And now, double bottom here, you see this guy here, obviously with a very long lower wick, meaning that there's a lot of, I mean, seller tried to slam it down, but buyer is pushing it back up. So this here would be like a very nice scalp buy at this candle. Stop loss right here. Then just ride the minute, right now it's testing VWAP, you just sell it. Or maybe like scale out like 3/4 of it. Why? Because you see it keep on getting rejected at VWAP here. So there's no guarantee that this guy can cross over. So I mean, the safest thing is to get like sell 3/4. If you buy like 5 options, sell like at least 3 or 4. Just leave one in case there's enough momentum to cross over VWAP. So I know, I mean, there are people that they do scalping, and what they do is like, hey, they look at VWAP. When it rejects VWAP like this, then you buy put options. Then you see a structure like this here. It's telling you that there's a very high probability for this to be double bottom. Then you jump in and you buy at this, you sell at this point here. You make like, I mean, if you buy option, let's see here, from 227 to about almost 228, 3 points for AMD. Your option probably is like at least 40% gain in like 5 minutes. So remember, I mean, just don't look at the pattern. I mean, the pattern, this is a W pattern, meaning like reversal. But if the candle structure is not there, you could be buying at this only to see it break down. Look at Tesla, guys. Like I said, continue to short Tesla. Man, look at this. Try to reclaim. Now it's getting slammed. It tried 1 time, 2 times, and it got slammed. So this guy is going down big time. My option is more than 2x right now. I have only 1 option left. I bought 2 when the system fired this go short signal. So 1 when it was testing the prior day high. I'm holding 1. Now it's looking good. So one of the things, like I mean, since I started trading with the system, anytime when the system tell me to buy, I buy. And if it's wrong, just like with AMD here, let's say assuming I buy at this point, I short it. And when it's wrong, it tells you to get out right away. Then I exit. So I lose a little bit. But when there's a good setup, it will allow me to ride that setup and be able to get like, the most out of it. Just like when you look at Tesla, it sent a signal, go short right at 10:02. So far, it hasn't said anything about like exiting yet. When it tell me to exit, then I will exit my last option. But the way the system set up is like, as long as I see that Tesla still has the potential to drop even more, then it would just let you hold on to it until the minute when Tesla show some signs of like a potential reversal. That's when it will trigger the signal to get out. So the best thing about the system is what? I mean, it's take the human emotion out of trading, which is, that's why I lost so much money in the past, because when I trade, I let my emotion takes over. I mean, let's say when I'm, example, like let's say when I'm, let's say if I buy Tesla at this point, and the minute I see like two green candle like this, I get all nervous. And in my mind, I mean, it's like, oh no, I gotta sell so that I can basically keep this much gain, because if I don't sell, I may lose it all. So that's what happened. I mean, I jump in and sell at this point, only to see Tesla continue to trend lower. And worse than that, when I buy something that that kind of like wrong, when the price goes against me, I don't sell. I mean, just like here, let's say I buy AMD short at this point here, and the price go up, I don't sell it, because I figure, wow, it will go down, it will go down, it will go down. But the problem is sometimes it doesn't. Look at AMD here. It go up, the system tell me to sell. If I don't sell, it could continue to go up again. Next thing I know is my option is worthless. So that's the thing about this system. It's allowed me to be more systematic. Meanings what? Meanings the system will help me when I'm wrong, minimize my losses, and when I'm right, maximize my gain. So if you watch the system, sometime I could have like 3 trades that I lose money. But when I lose money, I lose just a little bit. But one trade on the same day, I make it all back and be profitable for the whole day. So you don't really need to have like a 50% winning rate to make money. All you need is like about like 30% winning rate. But the idea is what? When you're wrong, get out right away. And that's why when you look at the system, let me give you an example. I mean, for anybody who are new, how the system work here. AMD. It look at AMD. I mean, first of all, AMD open, big red candle, very long upper wick. So there's a lot of selling pressure at this point. And then the price bow, test OR low, opening range low, bow, but you see the high is lower than the prior high. Test this again, and finally it broke down on this big candle. So the system saying here, listen, there's a downward trend. There's a very high probability that the price will continue to retrade. But if I'm wrong, I'm going to set my stop loss right at this candle here, which is like about 5 cents above the candle right here. If I'm wrong, and if the price reverse, and if it close above the high of this candle here, then get out, guy. Because doing so, you lose about like 40 or 50 cents. And that's exactly what happened. The system was wrong at this point. because this candle here, the price started to rebound and it crossed over the opening range low. And you see this candle close above the candle where it triggered to go short. That's when it say, hey, get out and just wait. So let's say if I buy here, I automatically get out at this point because I know that this is a bad setup. And as you can see, bounce. And I explained earlier about like the double bottom and how critical it is to look at the candle structure. I mean, the candle structure tell you whether or not the double bottom is real, but double bottom that would reverse, or it would be a breakdown. You see how critical that is. So, like for an example like this already saved me a lot of money because if I buy here, either I buy share or I buy options, and if I don't cut it at this point, I would have lose like at least 60% or 70% by option. And that's why this system is so important to me. And to be honest, that's one of the reasons why I live stream, because I mean, I am a retail trader. I know there's just so many other retail traders just like me. And when people say 99% of retail traders lose money, I mean, that is right because I lost a lot of money. I lost a lot of money. Why? Because the human emotion. I trade like that. That's why I lose money. I mean, technical, I'm very well. I can read the candle structure, the pattern, and stuff like that. I know exactly, I mean, what each of these pattern means. But the problem is once I get in the trade, the human emotion takes over. And sometimes when I'm supposed to get out, I don't. Because, my nature is like, hey, I cannot admit that I'm wrong. This thing is going to reverse. And then I end up not selling it. That's why I lose money. I mean, I love every trade I make. And I go back and I look at them. And guess what? If I can minimize the losses, for all the trades that I lost money, 90% of the time, I actually make money. But I lost money because I let like one bad trade wipe me out. And that's really the main reason why I spend months, writing this system, because I want this system to take the human emotion out of me when I trade. And if you follow me on the live stream, you see you can make money if you follow the system, but you have to follow it exactly. When it tells you to sell, you sell. When it tells you to buy, you buy. You just don't buy and then afraid to, afraid to admit that you're wrong. Then don't sell it. If you do that, you'll be trading the same thing like before, which is losing money. Same thing. This guy moving up, Tesla continue to drop. See that? So the system fired the go short, and now it's just waiting. It's just allowing you to squeeze as much profit out of this trade. And that's why with the system, I am making money even though my winning percentage is not even 50%. Because during a day, I can lose like 2 trades. But just with one trade, I make money. Let me show you example. Just like, let's say I make this trade here, I lost money. So I lost about 40 cents. I make this trade again, and I lost it another like 40 or 30 cents. But this trade here allow me to make back all of it and be profitable for the day. That is the key, guys. If anybody tell you that, hey, you have to have like, over 50% winning percentage in order to make money, those people don't know what the hell they're talking about. The idea is what? To make money. The key thing is try to get the most out of your winning trade. and minimize the losses on the bet trades. That's how you make money. And to do that, you have to be systematic. Don't let your emotion control you. I mean, if you really want to make money on trading, that's what you need to do. Because, guys, I lost so much money. And the thing that got me so upset is like, seriously, in terms of like technical analysis, I mean, I know as much as any guys on YouTube or even more. So if you watch the system, I mean, the one that I wrote, it has all of the password. I mean, it's just like you look at all the technical analysis books, it's in the system. It does everything. I mean, it look at like indicators, EMA, VWAP, I mean, all of that. It recognizes patterns and everything. But more than that, it doesn't just recognize pattern alone. It recognizes the structure. See, the structure is the most important thing. Why, let's say when you go in, you see a bull flag, you see the pattern like a bull flag, and you enter only to see it break down. A lot of people just say, oh, no, it's just a breakdown. They don't understand the reason behind that. The reason behind a breakdown is the structure behind does not support the breakout. That's why I make like those short videos. Most of the short video that I make, if you guys watch it, I can almost guarantee you that most of the technical analysis videos similar that you see on YouTube does not tell you what I'm telling you guys. Because what I'm telling you is the difference between just looking at patterns versus analyzing the structure behind that. If the structure support the pattern, then the pattern will break out. If the structure doesn't support the pattern, then the pattern will break out. And let me go back to this here. I mean, I'm on a roll. That's why I talk a lot now. When we talk about this like double bottom here, why I am so sure about this double bottom will bounce? Because the structure, when you look at this, the price drop, but the candle where it finds support is a green candle. It's a spinning top, long lower wicks indicate that buyer are definitely supporting it. Seller has a hard time pushing it down, so the price bounced. Then it got rejected at VWAP, retrace again. Then this candle here, where it bounced right off the double top, it's a hammer with very long lower wicks. Meaning what? Seller trying to push it down, but buyer say, hey, there's no effing way that you can push it down. I'm defending this level. That's what happened. And after that, you see it bounced. That is what I mean by the structure. The structure behind telling me that there's a very high probability that we are going to see a reversal at this double bottom. But let's say if you see a candle like a big red candle like this, red, okay? Even the next candle is green. And if you just look at the pattern alone, wow, it's still a W pattern, right? Stay away from it. I can almost guarantee you that at least 80 or 90% of this will go like this. Why? Because the structure is not supporting it. Here it's saying sellers are in control because the candle is red. Buyer couldn't push it up, and now they are trapping you. This green candle is really, really a trap. They trap you to go in, then they slam you. So that's the difference between the structure and patterns, guy. I lost so much money by just like basing on the textbook, because really, when you look at the technical analysis books, they don't tell you about the structure. They tell you about pattern. They say, okay, here, This is the bull flag. You see the flag, and the price go like this. And then the minute they break out of this here, you buy. But how many times you see this bull flag actually fail? Why? Because of the structure. So next time when you see a bull flag, key is what? The candle that forming the flag. If you see a lot of this, like the upper wick is long, that forming the flag, I can guarantee you that is a trap. So when you see a candle structure like that, and then the breakout, 90% of the time it's going to go like this. So again, I mean, this is a good lesson to learn. Structure, not pattern. I'm telling you, any videos on YouTube, guys teaching you about looking at a pattern, hey, this is the bull flag, go in here and buy. You are going to get killed because that happened to me all the time. So that's the different structure. The same thing as, let's say, when you see prior day high at this point, and the price go up like that, and you say huge green candle like that. You say, oh, break out. I'm going to jump in and buy this. Textbook breakout, right? Wrong. Because of what? What you need to do is wait for the next candle. If the next candle is red, close below this, or even if green close above, but long upper wick, this is a classic or a textbook bear swept because they run it up to slam it down. So that is really, really important too. That's my 2 cents for today. Hopefully it's going to help you guys. So next time when you see a pattern, just don't look at the pattern alone. Examine the candles because the candle structures tell you everything you need to know. You see, like I said about like AMD is trending up. While Tesla is going down. It continues to go lower and lower. So yeah, I mean this gold short here is still survive. I mean, but Tesla, that was a great short. Look at this. My one option right now is like almost. I buy. Let's see here. I buy actually this one here. I buy to close the end of today. I bought 350 to put earlier when I got that signal. I paid $2.50. Now it's $7. Not bad. But I bought only two. Sold one here. And now I still have one. So the system did its job today. Beautiful signal. Another good signal here as well. AMD, I mean, you know, I long AMD. I mean, I have like co-options, so I didn't care about the signal here. Like I said, I mean, you know, Tesla, I believe Tesla is going to drop down to at least 270 before we see some sort of reversal. That's why I'm tempting to buy some option for next week. Here's the reason why. I mean, let me look at Tesla. I'll give you guys a quick analysis here. Okay, so this is Tesla. I mean, Tesla was trending up really well. Then it broke down at this point, and after that, as you can see, it is trading in this like downward channel. Every time it bows, it's just that cat bows and reject again. That's what's happening here. Bow is going to get reject again. The key here is at this level when it breaks outside of the ascending trend line, it's about like 428, 430. Until Tesla can claim that, I mean, definitely you don't want to buy it. So, I mean, Tesla is just like zombie grind down. It's open at 353 and then bounce to like 364 and now it's at like 345. I mean, it's almost like 20 points down. Man, I should have buy some more like AMD at this point. Really, because when you look at like when it bounced, look at the candle. Look at this. I think I'm going to wait until the end of the day to see if AMD drop. I'm going to buy some more because I do expect. I mean, if there's nothing crazy happen with the war, um, AMD will bounce. Again, let me do this really quick. Just take a look at AMD here. This is the daily chart. Look at this. AMD, I mean, found really strong support at 190. Finally, it break out. I mean, it was like bouncing between 190 and 218. There. There it is, breaking out. This sucker is going up to test this double top here at around 270. So that's what I'm looking at. I'm going to buy some more AMD for next week, AMD core options. Unless, I mean, there's some crazy thing that's happening with the war. But if not, this guy is just prime. It's ripping. And I mean, this is like 2 months. It's just coiling. Loss of energy. That's why when this thing pop, it goes. So AMD is my big bet. Go short, and here when you see this candle, it said, well, scale half because it smell potential for reversal. Let's see if QQQ can reclaim VWAP here. I wish that Tesla would go back up and test VWAP. If it get rejected at VWAP, I'm gonna add more to my short position. I don't mind if AMD drop down to about 225, then I'll buy some more. Yeah, it looked like the market is it's reversing. Well, Tesla was up like 3% when it opened this morning, gave all back up, and now it's trading in red. See just how horrible this guy is, Tesla. AMD is still up 4%. I think Tesla may even close like at around 340 today. Man, Tesla is my trade of the day. Too bad. I got kind of like chicken. Only bought two options at this point. So one now, just holding one. But not too bad. I mean, one option, I'm already making $500. I think Tesla is probably going to drop down more. Yeah, I mean, this guy is just like when you look at the candle, very short candle, but it's just like zombie cry. People, institution just selling it. They just want to get out. They just want to get out of Tesla right now. I mean, look at the pattern. It's just like straight down. It's not even like this guy, which is like at least show a little bit of life. That's what I said yesterday as well. I mean, I said like, hey, every time when Tesla goes up, it's dead cat bounce. You just short the heck out of the guy. Hmm. AMD. AMD got rejected right off VWAP a couple of times. Now it's finally holding VWAP. That's a very encouraging sign. Let's blow this guy up so we can see it. There it is. I mean, rejected at VWAP here. Finally able to cross over that. And this candle here, test VWAP, bounce. So hopefully this guy can go. He's already up like over 4%, so I don't know how much he can move. But basically, when you look at this, I mean, this is a pretty good structure here. I use a, Lexus. I use a 2 minute chart. So the VWAP setting right now is just based on the 2 minute chart. But let's say when I do a long-term analysis, which is I use like the 1 day chart, then VWAP is based on the 1 day, which is like the full year. So I don't know if you watched the video that I did for like Tesla versus AMD. I use like the one day time frame for the whole year. That's why I was able to look at like Tesla and say that hey, Tesla just dropped below VWAP. I mean, it dropped it broke out of the ascending trend line, dropped behind the 20 simple moving average, the 50, the 200, and then a 366, which was like VWAP for Tesla, and it dropped below that. That's why in my video I uploaded on Sunday. I said, hey, Monday, if Tesla closed below 366, I mean, just go in and short the heck out of that. And that's what I did. If you did that, you make money every day this week just off like shorting Tesla. I think I used the default for VWAP a little bit high here. I think I should have set it to about 0.7 rather than 1. Yeah, it should be 0.7. I mean, I don't know why I set it like to 1 because the value was like more than 2 times the average of the last 10 trading day. But if I set it like 0.7, I mean, this is a perfect, uh, basically it pierced the VWAP lower band. Now this thing is going to bounce right back up and test VWAP. This is a good scalp. That's what I need to do with like QQQ as well. I mean, I have to set QQQ at 0.7 rather than, yeah, it's at 0.7 right now, so that's good. So that is good. So he's going to go back and test VWAP here. Look at AMD. AMD is looking good. If QQQ reject VWAP, I will add more to my put option. But if QQ close above VWAP, then I'll get rid of my one option here. Man, I should buy some more AMD at this point. I could make a lot of money already. Whew. So just like I said yesterday, I mean, if you want to scalp, I went over like the double bottom. But anytime when you see the price like retrace or even like go up, the minute it hits this band, which is like the upper and lower, the stretch band of VWAP, there's like a very high probability, at least 80%, that it would rebound and then test VWAP. So this here is a good scalp to VWAP. The same thing, if it go up, it will bounce back. That is like almost money in the bank. But the key thing is, if you're wrong, you got to get out right away. There are certain days that the momentum is very strong. If you don't, you could end up like catching a piano. Wow, AMD is still doing good. Sure. Yesterday I bought 5 options, AMD options at $1.99. That's expired the end of the week. 230 call. I mean, it's a very high, way above the money, but it was cheap. Now it's 530. I think this. I mean, AMD has the potential to close the end of the week. I would say around like 245. If the market, I mean, if there's no surprises with the war, if things stay like stable, AMD will continue to bounce. It looked too strong, AMD. AMD could retest 234 here. That would be nice. Oh my god, I'm so sleepy. I don't know why. Oh, let's see here. All right, let's look at QQQ here. I mean, there's a chance that both QQQ and IWM may reject VWAP. Yep. I think I may add to my short on QQQ if the next candle is red. Let's see here. QQQ 606 put is $1.22. So let's see if it can cross. I mean, if it close above VWAP, then definitely I don't want to do anything with that. But if it reject here with a red candle, then I may. Love it. Today is a good day. Very, very good day. Mm. Let's see. Let's see this guy here. I mean, he's still trending up. This is the ascending trend line, so we cannot touch him until he closes outside of this trend line. let's see. Let's see if there's an opportunity for a quick scalp with QQQ here. Let me reduce the VWAP stretch level so that I can see the candle better. I am gonna bet on it reject VWAP here. Yeah. If close below VWAP and this ascending trend line, then I will buy a quick put option. IWM is rejecting VWAP here. Let's see. Let's do the same thing here. Let's draw our ascending trend line. If he close below that, then I will buy put option. Now it's like 9:06, which is 11:06 Eastern Standard Time. It's like a lunch hour, so the price is not going to move much. It's just retail traders trading right now. I mean, all those like institutional guys, they're probably out having a drink right now. So I don't know whether or not it's a good idea to open a trade at this moment, especially with options. Unless I can see some significant price movement. But most likely, I would say that they're gonna just hugging the VWAP. Yep. All right. Yeah, it's not much right now. But if you break down here, it will be good to wow, if Tesla rejecting the Friday high, which is right here. If yeah, I think I'm gonna open. I'm gonna buy like few options expiring next week here. I think I'm gonna buy like 345 put. Wow, look at IWM here. IWM could potentially be a good short here. I think I'm gonna buy it for tomorrow. Let's see here. 261 put is only $1.62. That may be a good buy right here. So far, it's trying to test like VWAP, but not able. I mean, getting rejected here. All right. If I buy it, I gotta set a very tight stop loss, maybe right here. Enter, get out right here, and try to see if I can ride all the way to the bottom. Yeah, QQQ is also like, I mean, setting up for a nice short here. But Tesla is the best. Tesla prints money, man. All right, IWM is doing good. That is a quick scalp trade. There it is. There it is. It has potential. Yep, IWM.